there's never really, if you really look at it, ask your elders, there's no destination. There's not like, okay, I've arrived, or I'm successful, I've achieved success in the you know, you may have checked off the goals, and that's success to you. But what about the next level? Level up. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk Studios presents Iron Table. I gotta get used to it again. Remember what Iron Table podcast. Remember what the podcast name is. Your host, Josh McGuire. Shadell in the building. Mr. Everybody got that one friend that's cold all the time. They gotta walk around with a blanket everywhere.
Like the kid on Charlie Brown.
Who's that? Linus?
Yeah. I don't know. Blanket kid.
The blanket kid from Peanuts. From Charlie Brown. That's this guy. You still got the blanket from using?
I probably do.
Probably
do. I keep it.
Yeah, my wife made me get rid of the one thing I had since I was a baby. It was this little lamb. His name was Bobo. So I kept Bobo, all the way up to at the door because I wanted to give it to my babies and kids. And next thing I know, Bobo's on the way out with she cleans up every spring cleaning, fall cleaning. We go through closets and kids and our rooms and stuff. And Bobo's gone. So hopefully Bobo will find a good home. A child somewhere that chop his head off. See from the Toy Story. Yeah. Hopefully they find an equal child's bedroom, a good child, good care, and maybe your blanket is somewhere waiting on you to get back to it. Because it's like what 50 degrees or so. It's cold. Yeah, you can see our breath. This is Mississippi, and if you're from the North America, northern region, or if you're from another cold region and you're 50 degrees, you're probably laughing at us because we're cold. And I got layers on, but we got a heater. That's what took me so long today. The instruction says put in the, it tells you assembly time like 60 minutes. But I swear like probably 30 minutes of that is peeling the freaking plastic. The blue plastic that comes on like appliances and stuff. Yeah, blue plastic all over the top thing. Oh my God, that was so irritating. And I'm like, I got blisters on my fingers just grabbing the plastic. But that's what the preparation is.
Okay. Well, we appreciate it.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. Well, it'll be. I didn't want to put it too close to us, and either we'd be burned up or something. Some of our equipment and stuff or whatever. So, but we're in the process of renovating the space.
You should know the code and standards. Mr. GC.
No, that's beyond my realm. I don't know that one. I don't know that. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to burn up that thing. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Got some expensive equipment in there. I didn't want to burn up that thing. But next time I'll remember that you're cold-blooded.
Yes. I love fall fashion, but I hate the cold.
You like the fashion, but you hate the
See, I don't know when it started, but it sucks. So I got dead man hands, as it's been called.
Dead man.
Yeah, like I'm ice cold.
Oh,
like freezing. So that's why. For me, you can never ask what the temperature is. I'm never gonna I'm gonna tell you how I feel. Even if there's a slight breeze, it's freezing out there.
It ain't bad. It's starting to get nose running weather. Good. And Layla has cold hands like that. And so she knows it, and she'll just come put her hands on your face. And it's not just like regular cold hands; it'd be like wet, sticky or something. Like, what are you doing? Like, what you been
It's,
playing with popsicles or something and then wash your hands?
I don't know what it is. They were clammy.
So that's part of the symptoms.
Yeah.
Dead man.
I guess. I don't know. I thought I was the only person in life. That's good to know.
Yes, that's so weird. But,
Hey, I'm 20 now here.
Yeah. But man, it was good, man. That's everything.
Man. You know I feel. I'm manifesting regardless. I'm feeling amazing. I guess I'm stepping out my faith. I just typed up my resignation. I have no backup.
But you do though.
Well, I'm moving forward with everything. There's like no contingency. There's nothing. There's no safety net.
I think you preach on that.
Hmm.
You gotta preach. You know, you stepping out on faith. Like the safety net is there, but we didn't build it.
Yeah.
If we're moving, you know God is kind of putting an unction in your spirit or something that you know, this ain't anything. I gotta make a move, I gotta do something. And Lord give me the sign, and He's steady giving us signs to do something. And He ain't saying that we do have to make plans. Like there is a practical side to faith. Faith without works is dead. You gotta put work into it or whatever. But at the same time, sometimes God wait on you. He's waiting on you to take that step, and He's gonna show you what to do. I'm proud of you. I was wanting to ask about that or what that looks like for you in the near future.
It's surprisingly, I said it a long time ago. So by January 2025, it's probably gonna be sooner than that. So,
2025,
yeah.
So I'm already operating like this 2025. Like I've been doing this since October.
I journal that. I tell myself, make the decisions now that you want or how you envision that Rashad. To that point, to echo, make these boss moves. It's frightening, exciting at the same time, but there's no anxiety about it. So it feels it's who I've been working for. So He's guided me the whole time. So
It sounds like you're on the right path. Like when what I've learned about myself is and my God, when I'm moving and I don't have like anxiety. Anxiety is usually telling you like something bad for you. Like it's a protective mechanism to keep you from doing something detrimental. Or it's usually what I take it when I'm having this extreme anxiety. I need to move. So like I need to get away from that situation. But the peace, once you start moving in the right direction, the peace comes. You're like, okay, this is the right path to take. And that's what life. Even when you're writing your own plans out, your goals, you're checking yours off. You still have to move with discernment.
yes, of course.
It's one of your favorite words.
Yeah, because it's twofold. It means to separate, to understand. To understand is to learn. To separate is to understand. So you learn which way to move. I tell myself it's not for me to decide. When you decide, you settle. When you discern, seek and understand. And if you're forever learning, it's a continuous path.
Rashadisms. Rashadisms. If you're watching the last episode, this episode, Rashadisms, it's basically something that you probably could find in a dictionary or a greeting card or something. But this is life in the words of Rashad. and it's always like very seems so simple, but it's profound. So if you could please repeat Rashadisms, whatever this Rashadism is for us.
So I was so in the zone.
No, you was spitting it out.
Yeah.
That's how I catch it ahead.
Okay.
I catch
Yeah,
it.
remember this part.
I catch it. I catch it ahead. I always like actually with the new AI, it's been helping me put things like the good ones out. Actually, first time I went through, it got some pretty good ones the first try. So that's a lot of times. But you try. I might have to work on that. Actually, I mean, I still like barely say it. But
Yeah, it comes up from time to time, but I'm so very cognizant of it. Like when I hear it, it still makes you think. So,
yeah, it's tough too. It's hard to try not to say try.
but the fun thing is, like one of my good friends, she actually told me she was like very cautious of what I say. I was like, look at you. She was like, I get that from you because like I'm making an effort to not say that word. Then it makes you also very intentional in what you say.
Choose your words.
So
Choose your words wisely.
discerning.
Yeah. Well, you did that. I almost say borderline anxiety. On the last couple seasons when we were doing, it got worse and worse. Like try. I feel like Steady O's is like $50 or something and tries.
And at least the last 3 to 4 episodes.
He's rolling out there. And he was like, and sometimes he be in his zone, I get it, let some of those go. But other times, it's pretty much, you could have not said it that time. But I definitely don't say it the way he's I used to. More cognizant of choosing my words. I would like to be more. I aspire to be more like you and Wayne when it comes to choosing words. I even see Wayne sometimes when he talks to other people and he talks to me. Listen so intentionally, and then researching. It silence me as he's searching for words to respond and rebuttal. And she just comes out seasoned every time. He's sprinkling seasoning on him while he's thinking. And he usually comes out with pretty good words. Both of you guys. Yeah. Sometimes I just let it rip out of him.
Because we all have gifts. And that's the thing that just comes up. So that's
You talking about for me?
well, that's one of Wayne's.
Oh, yeah. Wayne, he's very intentional with his words, and I'm more of what we call it, loose cannon. But I let it fly.
Yeah.
I let it fly. And not often. I have to reel in my words, but mostly with my wife. That's usually the time. I have to pull the words back, but that's one of the things that we can't take back though. Can't turn back time. You can't take the words back.
Once they leave your lips, they're no longer yours.
Shot-isms.
No.
So, you can't take credit for that.
I don't know who said it, but I read it somewhere.
Yeah.
And it just stuck with me.
That's no good. To give credit where it needs to be. Where it is.
Yeah, too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty good for me, man. Personally, the last time we sat down, I was running on fumes.
Yeah.
The needle was like at E. It was on that red probably.
The wrong red line.
Man, the wrong red line. Man, it was tough, man. I was struggling to keep myself going through every day. It was physically, mentally, it wasn't so bad. I felt like I was still pressing on, but just physically, I got to the end, and I tend to do that. There's like was like a cycle. I want to say it's like every few months. I'm just going and going and going. And I feel like I'm taking time to myself sometimes, but obviously it's not enough. Just going and then just hit a brick wall. Just move further. Or I push past it and realize, okay, I need to move a little bit differently. And this week has been much better. Last weekend I did rest. It wasn't, a whole lot of sleeping, but I wasn't doing much. But actually, not too good. On Saturday we did this past Saturday. We had a men's meetup with the church.
Yeah.
We went to Southern Creek / Oxford Golf House. Shout out Southern Creek and Oxford Golf House. They're in one place now. So you can get wings and golf in the same place.
That's why.
Yep. Yep. Okay. It's still up there. So they have the 2 bays outside, like in the dining area, and they got one private. So had a good time, man. Man, so real good. Just Eddie popped in for a second.
Yeah.
And almost bust a hole through the. He's hit one drive. I mean, he stepped into it like he's a softball player. So he's like, but it was fun. Put together a little devotional.
Okay.
And I know you don't like the little word, but it was a few minutes. Short.
I'll take small, but I get little in that context.
Yes. But it was, but in your defense of that word, using that word selectively, it was not a small word. It was, it was a good, uplifting word. It was just trust God, bro. Trust God. That's a word for you today, so.
Oh.
Trust God, bro.
That's been the journey, man. And it started with a few years ago. Yeah. You break it down. I got so many of them. They're part of my spiritual change. But, even the irony of that. But another one for me is the first one. The very first thing in the Bible, Genesis 1. So it says in God creation, thought, idea. That's how the world became. But before he did anything, he created heaven, right? What's synonymous with heaven? Happiness. So before God did anything, before he put work into anything, he created happiness before he started. And it took him 7 days. So
I never thought about that.
And that really that shifted my focus. So that's why it's like, the work is there. The work is part of the journey. There's no, you break that word journey down, you can't take, it comes with hard work. Like, by definition, even good people find. But, oh, yeah. So shifting my, shifting my mindset. If I'm to be Christ-like, he did it. It worked. That's how we got Earth.
That's the blueprint. Basically. That's the blueprint.
So taking myself out of it, and trusting that he's guided me this far, and through it all.
It'll lead you to lead.
And I'm further now than I have been in the past.
I think that's what we miss a lot. I know I miss it sometimes, or a lot of times, because I'm my toughest critic. So when it comes to celebrating small wins and celebrations, I tend to look at where I'm going instead of where I am compared to where I've been, where I've come from. if somebody else is living on my side, and you're doing life, man, that's man. I'm like, man, I ain't doing nothing. I just feel like I'm not moving fast enough, not getting enough done. And that's just me in my own head. Nobody else is telling me that. And I just need to trust God and His time and all the stuff. He has the plan already laid out. I just gotta go through it.
You also got to take time to celebrate too.
Yeah.
Because you miss even in those small moments, those big accomplishments. Because it was once a thing to do this.
Yeah. There's plenty to celebrate. Man, so much further than I was last year before that. Accomplished so much, not even just further in the journey, but accomplished it. If I went back probably 2 or 3 years in the past, there's no way I would probably picture what I'm doing now. Building houses, building and selling affordable housing, podcasts back up and running.
Me on a podcast.
Yeah, you on
a camera. Well, in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm. Well, I did see that. I was gonna reel you in. Well, I didn't know if he was gonna be in front of it. I just knew he would be part of it somehow. God is also, as I continue to move in His path that He has laid out for me, He's gonna attract the right people. Right? He's gonna put the right people in my path. He's gonna need. Well, I need help. That's what used to be one of my biggest things. Like I need friends. I need help with stuff that I gotta do. And yes and no. I need the right friends, and I need the right people who's gonna help me along this path. And that's one of my prayers every morning. I think it's like 8 or 9 prayers and declaration kind of things. Like, Lord, please allow me with the right people. And it's going to help me along the path to success. That He laid out for me. Yeah. So, yeah, man. Everything's great. I'm thankful to be running on my own energy, not artificial energy right now. I hadn't started back working out yet, but I am still doing yoga in the morning, still doing some calisthenics every so often. It's not because, it's not because I don't feel like sometimes. It's because I don't feel like it. So for the most part, it's time. It's time. And I'm shifting some time more with family, with my wife. This week I just spent a lot of time with my wife. She's off all this week. Yeah, she's kind of pissed about it actually because she has to work every day around Thanksgiving and off all this week. It sucks. And my brother's coming in next week, so we always like to spend time with them. She's got to work. So it's going to be probably some late night stuff. We like to do adult things. Go out for a drink, something without kids. Right. She's like, I don't know where y'all going this weekend, but you get about it. She said, actually, we're going on a date. Okay. Great date tonight. She'll go on errands with me or whatever. Drop off some materials somewhere. Go for lunch.
Spend time.
Yeah, it's quality time. It's quality time. Real quick in and out. Just that's a place where it's like how it is, like touching home. One day you just feel like everything's great. And another day you're like, dang, what did I do to piss you off? And that's what it's like dealing with emotional creatures. That's fine. This is completely don't freak out. Huh? It's right there. Chill. Oh, so oh, it ain't no poisonous. Yeah, right.
Hopefully not. I don't think you're getting the origin story from that spider. Light skin rats.
Actually, I got a Miles Morales costume.
Really? Hey,
I don't know.
singing the song too?
I still got them. Are you talking about the
The Sway Lee joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it. Yeah, they might flag us.
They get that same shit.
Yeah. If you know the words. Not a lot of it.
That would be the best one.
Yeah.
But when you finally figure out the lyrics, you're like, oh, okay. Makes it that much more fun.
Yeah. Man, I think I'm liking the last episode, this episode, just kind of catch up. It's just me and you chatting and catching up with life and what's next. Clearly, sort of a precursor to what's next for you, career wise.
Website and that's settled in. Some potential new trademarks.
Okay.
From them.
I need to get you on some trademarks for looking out. This stuff like legally trademarked because it's like a what they call like a poor man's trademark. But it's like if you're using it actively, in your branding,
First
so you basically own it already.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff out there already talk. So we just gotta be careful. That's I don't know. Maybe that's something consultant to
I'm actually unofficially doing that too, like business advisor.
Yeah. That's good. That's what I've always. I've got my professional life coaching. You're working on that too. Did you finish that?
Finished that. Reached my body goal at high school.
Yeah.
160. High school, I was like 169.
Yeah.
I'm truck down like 166.
Yeah, I was probably like 145 in high school. That's what you said what? With the hair, soaking wet and sweat, pads and helmet and everything. But you couldn't tell me nothing though. I never felt small. Only time I realized that I was smaller than other people who take a picture and show it to me. Like I could be standing up beside somebody that's a foot taller than me, 100 pounds bigger, and just don't get nothing from it. But until I got to Ole Miss and I started realizing that did make a difference. If people were actually bigger than me, it hurt me really bad. So once I protect myself. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we talking about high school.
Just talking about accomplishments. So, I finished the course, finished my book goal 12. The weight, man, so much that I haven't just taken the time to just appreciate. So, like going into the month of November, fasted for those 14 days. They said day 5 was like that. So once I hit,
so that's over.
Yeah. So it's
you were
funny.
on day 7 last time on the last part, and now this is a week after you finished.
And it was definitely a testament. But I think I can't say anything. I got everything I needed.
One way or another.
Yeah. Like I said, I drafted it up. And I was like, okay. We'll make it happen.
Wow, so that's what you, on the other side of that, you come up with this, which you moving. That's one of the things that you kind of.
I think in the spiritual oil change is in a moment of prayer. asking for a solution. And when I said it, like that was the first answer that came to me, and I felt it. Yeah, it was like but a burst of energy. It wasn't anxiety or anything. It was
Excitement.
it was like almost relieving in a sense.
I've been there. So,
Put it on my to-do list.
honestly, bro, like being working in corporate and working for other companies before, I appreciate the experience, but the best experience I think I got for working for other companies is I know I don't want to work for them.
Yeah.
I know I want to work for myself. And it's not for everybody. Everybody's not, you know, entrepreneur, business owner, self-made or whatever you want to call it. But I always knew that's what I was, but I was chasing, you know, the money or the positions or whatever it was, so trying to find a solution to what was missing. And what was really missing was me finding my purpose. What am I really here for? And when I found that, you know, the money really didn't change a whole lot. First off, uh, when I started getting deeper into it, you know, the money was kind of started to separate itself just really in the last few years. I mean, exponentially. I'm not saying that I'm in the best financial position that I want to be, but I mean, basically, the moral of the story is if you do what you want to do, or if you're happy with it, your passion, your purpose, then the money will come. I mean, it's all going to come. Yeah, whatever it is, it's going to come.
I believe that. I really do. That's what makes it different for me. Because everything I've asked for, either in the process, and like I said, I haven't taken the chance to even acknowledge it. Like, I'm blessed, man. And I know I got a lot to figure out, but I'm still hungry. And that's what nourishment is. It's two parts to that, too. It's targeting improvement, so growth. And it's not intended to sustain you all the time.
Just for that period. Serve purpose, you know, and growing. And it's not just like, it's just like the destination.
Yeah.
Like, it's not about the destination, it's the journey. It's the process. And there's never, really, if you really look at it, you ask your elders, there's no destination. There's not like, okay, I've arrived, or I'm successful. I've achieved success. Yes. You may have checked off the goals, and that's success to you. But what about the next level? Next level up. And if you're not constantly growing and moving to the next level, even if it's, you know, a lateral movement or whatever your goals are. For me, there's no ceiling.
Yeah.
Like, I dream in the clouds, bro. Like, I'm always
That's why I love being inside.
I dwell up there.
It's a canvas. Yeah. There's no walls to block it off. That's why I used to do my metacognition. I would just lay up and dream, bro. Like, in real time. And then as I got better at it, at first it used to be first person, seeing it through my eyes. And then it came to a point where it's third person. I was looking
out of body.
Future.
Cool. You gotta tap into some different things to be able to experience though.
But you gotta start cutting out those distractions. So when you start focusing in, it for real, as I started to break all of it down and started seeing it for what it is and not what I want to do. Because life is subjective anyway.
So what you making?
How you envision your family, what you see your marriage doing, what you want for your kids, your life, like your businesses. You know,
So you
those are your desires, your destination, what you want to do. Those places of happiness.
that ET said it best. Just you owe you. Don't nobody else owe you nothing. Like all your dreams and goals and everything that you have written down on that paper or it's up in your head, it's up to you to make it happen. Anybody else can say, oh, hey, let me help you make your dreams come true. not willingly anyway, without being, I mean, you build a team who believes in that, but they also have their own dreams. They do their thing, you do yours, but I mean, nobody else gonna help you. Nobody else gonna do it for you. Anyway. And they can't want it more for you. You want it for yourself. That's one of the hardest things for me as a parent.
Like, you want more than the person that you
Hey, for my kids wanting something. Oh, I wanna do this one. They don't like it for a second. I wanna play basketball for this one of the best women's basketball programs in the country.
Yeah.
Consistently over the years. But what are you doing to make it good? I'm the last one to tell you you can't do something. I'm not gonna tell you you can't do it, but how are you doing that? How are you working towards that? You can't be coming home and taking a nap. I know you had a long day, you're tired, but and B actually told him he was training me. And he said if you want to go play ball for anybody, much less LSU, you have to be putting work in. But LSU, what that looks like is you getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, going to the gym before school, then going to school, then going to practice, and then going to the gym after practice. That's what that looks like. What she ain't doing it is what I love her. She's physically gifted, but she just don't know it. And I think that's a lot of mistake. A lot of people out there. And I've always known that I had something, but everybody's always telling me, and I was always, probably too high on myself at one point. But then when I finally be like, okay, how do I want this to look? Like, what are my goals and dreams? God has always given me a vision for something, and I've never lacked with that. If I see something, I can make it happen. That's what I love about filmmaking. That's what I love about building houses. If I have a vision for something, I can get a blank canvas. Give me a blank canvas, I can make it happen. I can spit it out. But there are a lot of folks out there that want something. They really like the idea of it more than they like having it actually done. That's it. Because all faith is your hopes and dreams. It's made up of all that stuff that doesn't exist. It's a figment of your imagination, basically. It's intangible. But when you put work to it, your faith becomes a reality. But you got to put that work in. And that's, I've been on myself this time. That's where I used to struggle sometimes. I never lacked faith, never lacked vision, but I've always worked hard, but it's working hard to an extent. I'm not seeing it fast. I got the vision. I can see the light in the tunnel, but I ain't getting there fast. And just really in the last few years, as a 30-something-year-old adult, I'm really learning patience. This is God's time and not mine. And I got to keep putting work in. I can't just sit back and say, okay, Lord, do your thing. This is your plan. It's on you, God. Yeah, to an extent. Like if you don't put the work in, okay, like just like playing the harvest. You go out and plant that joint. You gotta sit back and wait for it to grow. But you also gotta go harvest it when it grows up gonna get that's work too. We talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that before. But it's a never ending cycle of work and faith working together to make something from it. Like the podcast. It's everything in life. Like it's just drifting and everything. But yeah, man, it's, I enjoy catching up.
Yeah.
You know, we can get to a list of things we're seeing.
So good, man.
Yeah, man. I know you're very structured gentleman.
I've kind of deviated, but it's post fast. Like again, I haven't taken the time. So I've been like going at it 2 days, like very, very intentionally. So it's like now I never took days off. So it's like I be lazy for a little bit. Still structured, and just not as extensively going after that. All right, I didn't drink all my water. I'll be all right.
I think that's it.
I didn't go to the gym, but it'll be okay.
Give yourself a little grace. That's one thing that I've learned from you, probably you and Wayne. Give yourself, like, be good to yourself. Is what Wayne always says. You said, give yourself some grace. Like, but you gotta know yourself though. You can't let yourself all the way off the roof. You can't just give yourself this unlimited length of leash to go do whatever you want, and you start losing track of where you are.
It's no different than anything else. It's making time. And then if you want to take it a step further, ask yourself. Actually, I learned this from Tony. Is one day we were talking about going backwards, but it's gonna make sense. Dealing with sobriety and fasting and stuff like that. It was like, I told myself, this will be the last time before, I started fresh tomorrow and it didn't. Something stopped me from going after doing whatever I thought about it. And it stuck with me because I never thought about it as simple as it was. I was planning my downfall. I literally blocked out time to do. I set aside this time to do probably my demise. I scheduled that. And you say it like that. Because, it becomes an excuse. Yeah, my last one. But no, you really put that, you pencil that in.
Yeah, and much in charge of your demise as your own success. And you know your triggers, you know and that's one of the things I think contributed to my energy issues was I wasn't consuming the right things. Like, mostly, I don't have much problem with like music and no harm to music, but mostly podcasts or science. My favorite thing is science. Usually, because that's when a lot of my ideas come from. And distractions, I mean, I can't get distracted easily. Sometimes I lose focus, just like this now. When I was going somewhere and my mind just jumped.
But it's so natural. The gift is acknowledging. It's not even attempting to call where you're going. It's being aware that, okay, my focus has shifted and let me start paying attention to it. So, no, like once that's you get brighter points for that. Yeah, being cognizant of yourself.
It's okay to get lost, don't stay lost.
Yep. And as you practice it, it's exercising it. You'll get better at it and staying on top of it.
Right. But yeah, me and my own triggers, knowing what's good and bad for you. I mean, you gotta know that first. And what's good for me, man, and that's going to be what's good for you, bad, vice versa. And used to have, alcohol problem back in my 20s probably.
Yeah.
But more recently, hasn't really, hadn't shown up to where I'm just uncontrolled drinking. But earlier this year, I encountered, I think we talked about on the podcast before, when I had like vertigo and just all these weird symptoms aside from everything that I encountered before. And the more research I did, the more I learned that some of the trigger was alcohol. And I think some of that it came back around. I just, a drink here, drink there. But if you have a drink here and there over a week's time, just cause. Not like celebrating nothing. I'm just trying to numb something.
Yeah.
That's what alcohol is, and creeps up, and it's different for everybody. But I think in addition to alcohol and just not eating good food, it really weighed on me. And finally shook it last week. And I was like, okay, I ain't got to have no drink. So that's one of the things I'm fasting from now.
Okay.
I'm not, I can teach, I started to fast myself this week. Not eating until 1 o'clock, like lunchtime, and picking white stuff, eating salads, and I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm eating fruits and vegetables that much. That's the intention. Is start eating better, science is better. Start eating better, no alcohol, sleep better, and have more energy.
Okay. You know what science is?
Do I know what it means?
Yeah. It's knowledge.
Okay.
To know.
Science means to know.
The way you said it, like science experiment.
Yeah.
But
every day is a science experiment. To me, everything that I encounter is a science experiment. There's controls, there's constants, there's different. I mean, you're plugging and playing, looking to figure out what's the solution to this everything.
always testing some type of hypothesis.
Yeah, I'm living hypothesis. That's what I thrive. Just my hypothesis was tonight that if I build this heater, then it will be warm enough to have. So my findings are that it doesn't matter which side you go anyway. And also, it's closer to me, and I'm still cold. So
it's not as bad as you would think. And to know me is to know that says a lot.
Yeah. When I was building that joint, the wind was kicking up. I was like, man, there's no way we're going to be able to do this with the wind blowing.
It wouldn't happen. We got to reschedule this.
Well, hopefully, this next time we're moving along with the renovation and stuff. So hopefully the next time we can do it up there. I'll be intentional about it next week. But man, I'm good if you want to go home and warm up.
No, you got a date. No, man, this one reminds me of, I guess, the real intent of this conversation.
So, it's creating a safe space for authentic conversation. And I'm the last person that wants like a script. Like being a writer, I love writing scripts.
Yeah.
But for stuff like this, I'm good with picking a topic. But I just like to let it fly off the top. And that's just how I was raised that way. Everything that I do is off the fly. Honestly.
I don't know, so we might be advertising.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. We'll be able to, I'll tell the editor to add the links and stuff.
This voice memo for yourself.
Not for myself. Note to self. Well, yeah, that'd be cool, man. And I don't want to give away too much, but Wayne is also working on something. Okay. So he's working on a project that maybe they could be another leg of real talk. Not another leg, but like a just to we're building real talk to be house, housing place for warehouse for all kinds of so Rashadisms coming in the future. Rashadisms be I think that's a good shorts, man. And that'll be a whole podcast. It's Rashadisms. We go through the last 2 seasons and just this episode and last episode. Let it happen. Yeah, we'll see another note to self. We'll see. Yeah, but yeah, it's good, man. You got anything else?
So you like I always tell you, nice view.
Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. Appreciate y'all tuning in again, man. We're gonna get on up out of here. I know you can see our breath, so we're gonna get in somewhere warm. But tune in next time, man. Appreciate it. Remember to take care of yourself, take care of each other. You will. Peace.